This is the Kingdom of Wessex, Winchester of England, is portrayed as the heart of Saxon resistance against the Vikings. She is Ingrid, the female prophet, said the 7 kings must die. In Aylesbury, Kingdom of Mercia, Athelstan killed his younger brother due to contested throne. Back to the Kingdom of Wessex, Winchester. The rival Saxon lord split between Aethelstan and his brother he killed. This civil strife weakens Wessex's unity. The conflict shows tense, brutal, and dangerous because it pits Saxon against Saxon. In this strife, in the border of Scotia, the men of Aethelstan pass this place and send a message to prepare the incoming enemies. A lot of Vikings, their enemies, will attack against their land. 7 kings gathered together with the Vikings for incoming war against Aethelstan. In the Isle of Man, controlled by Viking warlords, their camps saw at the distance. In Stirling, Kingdom of Scotia, where the battle happens, the armies of Athelstan are waiting and watching the incoming enemies. At the distance, where 7 kings and Vikings teams up against Athelstan. The armies of Athelstan dropped some spikes on the ground. Both armies are ready for massive clashes, that almost to begin. Athelstan gives a signal to Uhtred to lead his armies. On the other side, the Vikings are eager to attack, that lead by Anlaf, who formed the 7 kings. Then Uhtred started commanding the armies to shield and strengthen the shield. Then they start their strategy to step back to avoid the spikes. Then another step back to stay away from the spikes. Anlaf, the king of Vikings, together, his men thought, that Athelstan armies are retreating the war. One army is scared and pee his pants. One army starts vomit of stinky Vikings. These Vikings didn't know that there were a lot of spikes on the ground. They stepped it and screaming in pain. The 2 armies clash in a massive, brutal shield wall battle. Vikings and 7 kings' men press hard, trying to overwhelm the Saxon lines with sheer numbers. Uhtred commands part of Aethelstan's force, fighting in the front ranks. The fury of the Viking assault breaks parts of the Saxon shield wall. Uhtred leads a desperate counterattack, rallying the men. Some of the sons of 7 kings started to fall to death. The Saxons, together with Uhtred, slowly push back, but at terrible cost in blood. Some of the kings leave the battle and leave their sons dead. Uhtred saw them leaving and retreating in silence. But he was stabbed by an enemy in his belly, and the enemy spear is full of his blood from his belly. Finan, the close friend of Uhtred, didn't know that Uhtred was stabbed. Uhtred falls down and weakens and grabs his sword. He can't barely move. King son of Man, King son of Shetland, King son of Strathclyde, and King son of Scotland. They did not succeed in the fierce battle. The enemies of Athelstan defeated in the battlefield. Uhtred is wounded and still alive. He has the strength of a warrior. He needs more time to rest, to heal his deep wound. In Glastonbury, Kingdom of Wessex, a place of monks, Athelstan punished his manipulative advisor after his victory in the battle.